So I have this drawing that a child made me, and I really like the way children draw. I think it's always very interesting. And so the child made me, I'm the one in brown, and then I asked her to make also my roommate, and she was like, "How did he look?" And I said, "Well, just do the same with short hair and glasses." So she did. I'm debating if I want to embroidery it on a shirt or on the curtains, which I feel like if I do it on the curtains, I kind of have to ask for my roomie's opinion. The thing is, if I do it on a curtain, I need to make it look really nice on both sides, which is a bit more difficult. Okay, change of plans. I'm not doing it on the curtains. I mean, for good reason. My I asked my roommate if it was okay if I was making embroidery, if I was embroidering. What's this verb? Embroider. Embroider. I am not going to embroider. Really, this word is going to be difficult. In French, it's way easier. Broderie. But in English, embroidery. So, I will not do it on the curtains because my roommate was like, "Well, I don't know this kid. It will be weird if I have a drawing of this kid on the curtains." Fair point. So I'm not going to do it on the curtains. I'm going to do it on a shirt. And good thing is that my roommate did a wardrobe cleaning, and now I have different t-shirts options, which are a white t-shirt, a gray t-shirt, or a black t-shirt. I know. Good range of colors, no? I also have this bag full of threads that I actually got from the sewing box that I received recently. This is I also have some other like proper embroidery threads. I got this tool. My grandma doesn't use these. She just embroidery directly. I'll see how I prefer because sometimes I do like this and sometimes it depends on the material. I have different needles. I have the piece of art. If you remember, I made it. I mean, if you remember, or if you even watched my videos before, I bought a pattern that came in this material, and I kind of feel like this material you can easily use for embroidery. I feel like it looks a lot like what they use on videos, and so I will put it on top, draw it, cut it, and then this I can put on my shirt, but for the time that I'm embroidery, and then when I'm done, I can pretty much I'll find a way to cut it. I also think it could stay. Anyway, so the step number 1 will be to draw this picture on this material. If anyone knows how this is called, please tell me, because it would be good for my vocabulary. So I'm done for the day. I need to stop. I have to do other stuff. But it's 3:30. So I did an hour and a half, which means that it took me 3 hours and a half to do this guy. This is me, by the way. I feel like the hair are really representative. Like, I always have messy hair. I feel like I haven't found a way to deal with my hair yet. And that's one thing that my grandma do rows in her hair almost every day. I don't have the patience. First one is done. 3 hours and a half. Hello, hello. I'm back from my weekend getaway. It was an amazing weekend. I did embroidery a bit this weekend. I managed to finish my t shirt. I still think it would have been way nicer on a blouse. I just didn't find a blouse in time. My t shirt is complete. And now I've started the t shirt for the child as well. And I see them tomorrow. So I need to finish it by tomorrow. So my goal is to sit down here, watch something at the same time. I'm doing a new technique because the fabric that I use, the like material that I use to trace, the material that I use to trace the other shirt is, I really don't know what this material is, but it's not like it's staying on the shirt. It's I thought it will dissolve in the water. Maybe when I wash it, it will dissolve. But for now, it's staying. I tried to iron it. Like it also doesn't glue on the fabrics. I have really no clue how. I mean, at this point, it gets stay. Like for me, it's on the other side of my shirt, so it's okay for me. But for the child, I think it's nicer if like there's less things that is bugging you. And so I'm trying to do it on the trace paper. We'll see how this goes because I feel like a trace paper is very easy to break. So I'm also curious to see how it is to embroidery with this. We're testing things. I had traced the drawing with a chalk before, but the chalk disappeared already. That's on my list. I would really like to buy pencils that, you know, these pencils you had in class that were really, really cool that you could write in blue or in colors with them. And then on the other side, they had this like transparent white eraser. These pens also work with for sewing, and so I need to buy one of these. And I think I would buy a white one and then a colorful one. Also, the t-shirt that I bought for the child has a different fabric, and it's way more stretchy. And I forgot how it's not fun to embroider a fabric that is stretching. The last time I embroidered something was 2 years ago, I think. It was a tablecloth that I started with my friends. I actually bought the tablecloth, or I think I had it already, but for my birthday, I invited a bunch of people for brunch, and I'll ask them to embroidery something on the tablecloth. And I did this in Montreal, but I brought it here with me. When I was younger, I think I was embroidering a bit more. I think mainly I did it in during COVID, and I did it also before a bit. But it's nice to go back to it because they're very different ways of embroidery. They're very different styles. There are different stitches. It's really, really interesting. For this one, I'm doing just a basic stitch because I like the minimal stitch, but also the way it's a bit childish. This stitch, but there is way more professional at this. I have two favorite artists regarding embroidery. The first one is Sarah. Wait, let me check. Yeah, so the first one is Sarah Espert. I think she's French, so I don't exactly know how the family name is pronounced. But Sarah Espert is one of the people I really, really enjoy watching their content. I mean, the tablecloth that I made was highly inspired from hers. Just don't have the money to buy hers, but they're amazing and very, very classic what her style is. Yeah, she also makes bed sheets now, which this is an idea in the back of my mind. The other one is called Tessa Perlo. She's selling her stuff on Etsy. I believe she also has a YouTube channel. And again, really, really talented artist. She is a professional embroidery. If you're looking for someone who is professional at this art, this craft, I would highly recommend looking at her. Yeah, now I'm looking at a reel on my phone that she's embroidering a chemise. And I'm so jealous. I really wish I had done this on a shirt. But next one. Next one, I'll do it on a shirt. Et ça, c'est pour toi. Qu'est-ce que tu penses que c'est?
Aussi le même.
Ah,
Ah, le même. Ah, il est bien.
Et donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a appris? Même quand il y a des erreurs, ça reste magnifique. Comment? Magnifique. Est-ce que vous êtes contente, madame?
Oui,
Est-ce que vous êtes fière de vous?
oui,
Est-ce que vous allez continuer de dessiner?
oui,
Parfait. Mission accomplie?
oui.